What's a place easy to enter, but hard to exit? A bad sleeping pattern. There should be a pattern. Does random count as a pattern? You guys can actually go to sleep. What is sleep? Your finger in a plastic lid straw hole. Kinda like the glass razor box trap in Saw 2. Or hell. Warm shower on a winter morning. The bed before that shower. Prison. Can't believe how far I had to scroll. This is the whole point of a prison. It's been 6 years since I last saw sunlight. Days since my last meal. I've lost hope. After being trapped in this minscape of a hellhole. Browsing through each subreddit after subreddit. I only hope for death. I'm sorry my sweet Monica. I'm sorry for not being a good father to Jack and a good partner to you. IKEA. Time to look at every showroom and fantasize it's my actual home. Even harder to exit when it's infinite. The military. If you go on without a plan for getting out, they'll make getting out seem like an insurmountable obstacle, and the only other option is to give up another 4-6 years of your life dealing with bureaucracy. Debt. That's because debt is a good thing. I've seen the adverts. Hotel California. The ceilings have tacky mirrors on them. The on-site bar doesn't serve wine. You can hear voices in the corridors. So definitely not enough soundproofing. Also, there's an unkillable beast roaming the premises 2/5 stars. My friend got stuck at a strip club because he was drunk. The place was too dark and he couldn't find the exit. I guess a guy could do worse. But once you're out of singles, they'll come help you find the door and even push you out through it. Been there, done that. An escape room. This is actually a really appropriate answer. Just did my first one recently. Can't wait to try more. The grave. I go to parties, sometimes until 4. It's hard to leave when you can't find the door. It's tough to handle this fortune and fame. Everybody's so different. I haven't changed. This reminded me that sharks' teeth are pointed inward so that if a fish tries to wriggle free it will only get more stuck. Stay out of sharks' mouths, kids. Stay out of sharks' mouths. Thank God you told me that. The mental hospital. When I was 15, my therapist asked me if I would want some help at a hospital. I just said yes because I was desperate and listened to any adult's advice. A week later I was sent to the hospital. A week passed by and I was slowly getting worse. I didn't care about my hygiene anymore. Another week passed by. Nothing helped. I felt like this just didn't work for me, so I asked if I could leave. They, the workers, said no. I didn't understand because I thought if you voluntarily entered the hospital and wasn't in any danger to yourself or anyone else, you could leave whenever you wanted to, but no. So another week passed by. I was desperate at this point. I started to feel suicidal and was begging them to let me out. They just treated me like air, like I was nothing. Occasionally they came in to get out their anger on me, calling me awful things, and telling me what kind of awful person I was. I started to plan out my suicide and was ready to die at that point because I'd rather die than be locked up in a cell like I was a criminal. After 2 months I got a bad ear infection and just slept on a mattress all alone in my room. My parents came to visit me and felt bad for me, so they took me with them home. Then returned me to the hospital when I got healthy again, but finally my therapist came to visit me and saw how horrible and beat up I looked and told the workers that I could leave. If my therapist didn't come, I would probably have to be there for a year until I turned 16. Because when you're 16 you can leave whenever you want. Whoa, that was awful to read. I can't imagine how it must have been to live through. I hope you are doing better and never have to worry about going back. Depression. It's like entering a different world you can't leave. Edit. Sorry if that's a bit dark, lol. It's not really entering, as you don't have either the choice or the awareness to realize what's happening. Emo, it's like it gets gloomier gradually until somewhere down the line you realize that you haven't seen any light in a long time. And so begins the search, but now you're not even sure that the light exists this far down. A toxic relationship. Definitely a casino. Hell, abandon all hope. Ye who enter here PS don't pay the ferryman until he gets you to the other side. Negativity. It's so easy to get down on yourself and get into a negative mindset. So you try to be positive, but then you become worried that you are too positive and be inevitably disappointed, so you go back to being negative again. Alcoholism. Cheers mate. Any substance addiction. Really. The bathroom when you have kids. Debt. It starts with I'll spend some of next month's pay this month, but then the next month you do the same, plus a little more. When it's just numbers on a page, it doesn't feel like you've spent anything. You pay the minimum and spend more than you pay, add on the interest and it gets ahead of you. Before you know it, you can owe half your annual income and you're not even sure what the hell you got in return for it. Have fun changing your lifestyle to ramen and saying no to social events for the next 5 years. I guess I should be grateful those numbers on the screen feel more real to me than cash. When I'm carrying cash it feels so worthless. I am 10x more likely to spend it on stupid shit than if it's money in an account and I have to see that number drop. Marriage. Came here looking for this one. Your mother. I knew it was here somewhere. Thank you for your service. Thank you for watching and listening to my channel. Feel free to drop a comment and be sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification button for the latest video I publish every day. See you on the next video, very Reddit fans.